Welcome to Moonlight Halo Tarot, a sacred space for clarity, awareness and healing. I'm so incredibly happy to have you here, so please take a deep breath and join me in. Let's see what the universe, with the help of the cards, are bringing to our awareness today and what is reflected to us from these mirrors. Today, I've set the groups by using an interesting oracle deck. I shuffle them, and these are the cards that jump for group number 1, group number 2 and group number 3. We will shuffle live and we'll see what comes out for us, because today we will take some deep breath while I'm shuffling the decks, because we are going to explore what is reflected to us from our relationship mirror, because relationships are so important, and in my opinion this is the exact definition of life, because what is life? Life equals relationships. We have relationship with everything, and therefore there are so many things reflected to us from our relationships mirror. We can learn a lot about ourselves by simply observing our ways of behavior, our thoughts, our actions and our interactions. Most of all, we can learn from the observation of others responding to our behavior. Then we have the chance to be able to see our subconscious at play. Our subconscious represent what we don't know that we don't know. And this is why it is so interesting and crucial when it comes to relationships with others. Let's ask with intention, what is reflected to us from our relationship mirror? Remember that the future is an infinity of possibilities created by the choices we choose to make today, every minute, and also by the choices of others around us. This is why I call it a co-creation, knowing that we can choose and ask also how we can use this to make better choices. So let's pick the decks. What are the cards for group number 1? Ooh! 2. And I will pick them. What are the cards for group number 2? Oh, only one. Let's see. Group number 3. So let me put it in order so you can make your choice. Concentrate on the cards. What do you choose? Take some deep breath. Let's see. We will start with group number 1. We'll put group number 3 and number 2 here, and we'll start with group number 1. High-Risk. It feels so elusive. And the fact is, she reminds me of my great-grandmother. Wow. Let's see what the tarot cards. So, the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Discs. How interesting. I'm taking the time to be able to phrase into words what I see here and feel as sensations. This archetype is talking about something so elusive, hard to grasp, something we miss, but we don't know what. It's like we are longing for something that we don't know. This is the feeling of this card. As I said, it reminds me of my great-grandmother, whom I never met. And she was so interesting person. So many people who knew her, everybody says something different about her. But here, two cards that represent different qualities. Interesting. It's so... Okay. While I'm reading the cards, I want you to look at them, group number 1, and think what is coming up for you when you see this. And regards the topic of our reading today, because it's important. Your point of view always matters. It's not what I'm saying, it's what you feel when you see these cards. So you want to see what is reflected about our relationship. We have no problem to leave relationships, especially when it seems that everything is perfect, everything is going well, everything is thriving in a sense. We have no problem to turn our back and leave. Next. Are you aware of that, group number 1? Are you aware of that? Of your ability, and even I think maybe this is the longing for something else, like we've done. It's perfect, but we've done. There's also this feeling inherent in us, looking from the outside for something we really want and we feel we cannot have. So on the one hand, we are willing to walk away from relationship even when everything seems fine, at least from the outside. We feel this inside us. We are done. We are done. And on the other hand, we always feel like we want closeness, we want intimacy, we want better relationships, and we can't have it. And it's combined with the elusiveness of this card, wishing for something, longing for something that we cannot grasp, we cannot find. So we keep on We keep on going. Are you able to see that about you, group number 1? Does it resonate with you? This is an interesting way of being. Please write me in the comments if you enjoy this reading. Please subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up and ring the bell so you won't miss a reading. I'm really happy to have you here with me today. Please remember that you are the only authority in your own life, and your free will is a sacred gift, so use it wisely. I wish you all a blessed day. Thank you, group number 1. Let's move to group number 2. Oh, how beautiful. Grace. Look at this card. Look at the paws and the mask and the tail, and wow. And the 6 of Cups. I think group number 2 had the 6 of Cups last week. Magic Monday, isn't it? Yeah? Interesting. What do you think, group number 2? Look at the cards. See what comes up for you. Images. Do you hear something? Do you feel sensation in your body? What the images tell you about your relationship? The oracle card about grace is talking about the elegance without the need to prove anything. Elegance, natural elegance that doesn't come with, it has nothing to do with money or, sorry about the noise, nothing about the money and nothing about your situation in life, nothing about it's the way you move through the world, the way you hold your body, the way you articulate yourself. I think all those who chose group number 2 we all appreciate grace. Because it brings so much, it brings beauty on the one hand, and it gives the feeling of easy navigation of life, kind of. The 6 of Cups is a cups of nostalgia. It's a card that talks about relationship from the past that might still be a relationship in the future, or might still go on today. It brings, sometimes we have the ability to use grace. We use a lot of grace to remember people and things that happened in the past. So we are longing for what was in the past. For some of you, it's about relationship with people who are no longer alive or here with us, but they are here around you still, and you can feel it you can really feel it. Sorry about the noise. First it was the laundry machine, the washing machine, and now it's my doggy. Yeah. It tells a lot about the importance of cooperation in your life. If the first group was my way or highway, here it's co-creation, here it's cooperation, but with grace. Maybe I would say confluence, like it's important to you to feel that you think the same, you walk the same path, you agree on things, but as much as you see it as grace, it might be something that drags you down, that brings you to, that cause you to pay a high price for relationships, because you might feel you lose yourself. It's like you are stretching too much. You think you show grace with this stretching, but you have the tendency to make yourself miserable in relationships sometimes. This is what comes up for me. For you, group number 2, I will end the reading now. Thank you so much for being with us today. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up and ring the bell so you won't miss a reading. I'm really happy to have you here, and I want you to remember that your free will is your most sacred gift, so use it wisely and have a blessed day. Let's go to you, group number 3. Wow, how interesting. This card is Anima and Animus, and it's a card that talks about wow, the word just slipped my mind. It's a card that talks about the contrast. Oh, this is the word. The contrast. In this time-space dimension we are in, contrast plays a major role. There's always light and dark, good and bad, and also male and female, which are both. It's not about good and bad, of course. It's about contrast and the need to hold dichotomy, to be able to hold dichotomy. masculinity is about creation, it's about initiation, it's about keeping things safe. It's about containment. Femininity is about receiving, is about imagination. It's about creation. If the feminine is not safe, no creation can take place. Interesting. And here is the card of judgment. What comes up for me, group 3, is that in your relationship there is kind of very clear way how you divide things, how you categorize things. For some of you, okay, how you judge things, bad and wrong, good. There's a certain feeling of conformism here, which I sense. It's very clear to you what's masculinity all about, what's femininity all about. There's no question mark. What is right to do, what is wrong to do, who are the good people, who are the bad people, and are you able to hold dichotomy? Are you able to see that sometimes people who do bad things can do also good things? That life is not black and white, that there are not 50 shades of grey, but thousands shades of grey in between. This is an interesting mirror. It talks about our ability to hold dichotomy and be able to navigate it, to work with it. There is also tension here, which might be which I can relate, and yeah, I guess you too, because there is a feeling of I won't say disconnection, but like instead of co-creation, there's a war between masculine and feminine, and this is something that is happening in the world right now. Instead of but this is something for another reading. There's a crave in the woman who'll see this pile for a masculine containment, kind of a safety containment. which is very understandable if we take into consideration the fact that women are doing all by themselves, and they are not supposed to do everything by themselves. It's not supposed to be this way at all. But this is what it is at the moment. So there's the ability to see, and a very, might be very rigid way to judge things. And it's important when we talk about relationship to be able to see that in ourselves, because we judge ourselves severely, and we judge others severely. And sometimes all is needed is a bit of compassion to ourselves and others. This is what comes up for me. Group 3. I will end the reading here. Thank you so much for stopping by. So if you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss a reading. Remember that your free will is your sacred gift, so use it wisely. Thank you for being here, and please have a blessed day.